He often talks about this grand battle between democracies and autocracies. And there are a lot of contradictions when you sort of create this sort of black and white global dichotomy. There are a lot of countries around the world that, believe in, gray in between the American sort of black and white. And so I was going to ask you about that. I mean, do you think that's effective?
Well, you'll notice he doesn't do it anymore. So
That's right.
I think what he
They
discovered,
pulled back.
I think they pulled back especially because the global South did not jump on board defense of Ukraine. I could be wrong. I mean, again, I am not trained in foreign policy. I just read a lot. And my sense is that this intellectual issue here of how you spread democracy without colonialism, which is a U.S. problem, and maybe another country problem as well, but it's a U.S. problem, ran up against the rise of the global South. And I think the Biden administration is grappling with the rise of the global South and Africa as we have not had the former president basically walked away from. And I think that what they are doing in foreign policy is trying to figure out how to reinforce the idea of human rights primarily, but also self-directed governments. That is not necessarily democracies, but countries that protect human rights under whatever systems they choose, while also getting rid of the legacy of colonialism, getting rid of colonialism and its legacy. And it is my guess that they are doing so by reinforcing the idea of regions, of regionalism, that rather than the U.S. coming in and saying, we're going to teach you how to do stuff, they're coming in and saying, we're going to reinforce this region's ability to make its own decisions. And I thought one of the things that really jumped out to me was at the last G20, when the U.S. was one of the many countries, but who talked about the importance of the African Union having a seat at the G20. That was something that Biden was behind. And I saw that as an Americanist, as a real attempt to address the history of colonialism. So I think he's also transformative there.